Ever wonder why fear has such a strong grip on us? Why does it feel so real, even when there's no immediate danger? In this video, we're diving into 8 surprising facts about fear that might just blow your mind. And by the end, you'll also learn simple tricks to overcome it. Stick around because the last fact might just change how you see fear forever. Fear is hardwired into your brain. It isn't something you just pick up. It's built into you, part of your survival system. When something scares you, your brain hits the panic button, triggering the fight or flight response. This happens in a small part of your brain called the amygdala, which is responsible for processing emotions like fear. The crazy part, your amygdala doesn't always know the difference between real danger and imagined danger. That's why you might freeze up during a public speaking event or panic over a harmless spider. The good news is, you can train your brain. Using mindfulness techniques, like deep breathing, helps calm your amygdala down, so your brain learns that there's no real threat. Over time, you'll be able to face things that once scared you without triggering that intense fear response. Fear can spread to others. Ever been in a room where one person starts panicking, and before you know it, everyone else is too? That's because fear is contagious. It's linked to a part of your brain called the mirror neuron system, which makes you feel what others are feeling, almost like you're mirroring their emotions. This is why people often panic in groups, like during an emergency. It's a social behavior thing. The good news, you can use this to your advantage. If you know fear spreads, you can be the calm one. When you're in a situation where others are freaking out, staying composed helps everyone else calm down too. If you stay grounded and focused, it'll help everyone around you do the same. Fear affects your body in serious ways. Fear isn't just in your mind, it's in your whole body. When you're scared, your heart rate spikes, your muscles tense up, and your body prepares to either fight or run. This physical response is called the acute stress response. It happens fast and gets you ready for action. But here's the catch. This response can also happen when you're not in any real danger. Think about getting nervous before a big presentation or feeling anxious before an interview. Your body reacts the same way, even though there's no actual threat. A great way to deal with the physical effects of fear is through exercise. When you work out, you help your body release the tension caused by adrenaline. Even something simple, like a brisk walk, can reset your system, making you feel more relaxed and in control. Fear doesn't always make you run away. Here's a twist. Fear doesn't always make you want to escape. In fact, some people thrive in high-pressure situations. Ever watched an athlete perform under pressure? That's fear being used as fuel. It's called eustress, positive stress that helps you rise to the occasion. A little bit of fear actually sharpens your focus, heightens your senses, and gives you the energy to perform at your best. It's not always a bad thing. Instead of running away from fear, try using it to your advantage. When you feel scared, embrace it. Use that energy to focus and power through. Reframe fear as a tool for growth, and soon, it'll start pushing you forward instead of holding you back. You can fear fear itself. Ever been afraid of feeling scared? It sounds strange, but it happens more than you think. It's called fear of fear, and it's when the idea of feeling fear overwhelms you. People with anxiety disorders often experience this. The thought of being afraid becomes so daunting that they avoid situations where they might feel that way, which only makes it worse. It's kind of like worrying about worrying. The anticipation of fear becomes the real problem. To break free from this cycle, the key is to face your fears slowly and steadily. Gradual exposure, starting with small, manageable challenges, helps desensitize you to fear. Over time, you'll learn that fear itself isn't something to avoid. You can experience it and still be okay. Here's a weird thing about fear. It can mess with your sense of time. Fear changes how you perceive time. When you're scared, your brain processes information faster, which can make time feel like it's slowing down. Ever been in a car accident or had a close call? You probably felt like everything was happening in slow motion. This phenomenon is called tachypsychia, and it's your brain's way of giving you more time to react. It's actually a survival mechanism that helps you be more alert. If you're in a high-stress situation and time feels like it's dragging, try focusing on your breathing. When you slow down your breath, you help your mind regain control, which can help you feel less overwhelmed and more centered. It's a great way to manage fear in the moment. Fear of failure is one of the most common fears. For many, the fear of failing is more terrifying than actual failure. We worry about rejection, judgment, or embarrassment. But here's the thing. Failure is often the road to success. Some of the world's most successful people have failed multiple times before they got it right. The problem is that fear of failure often leads to procrastination or perfectionism. You get so worried about failing that you never take action at all. Shift how you see failure. Instead of fearing it, view it as a lesson. Every time you fail, you learn something valuable that gets you closer to success. Break big goals into smaller steps so the fear of failure doesn't feel so overwhelming. Celebrate progress, not perfection. You can train your brain to overcome fear. Fear doesn't have to control you. Your brain is flexible, and you can literally train it to respond differently to fear. This ability is called neuroplasticity, your brain's way of rewiring itself based on new experiences. With practice, you can reprogram how you react to fear. Therapies like cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, are great for rewiring your fear response. CBT helps you challenge the thoughts that make you fearful, so your brain starts to see fear differently. Start by identifying your fears and breaking them down into manageable pieces. Gradually expose yourself to what scares you and challenge the negative thoughts that come up. The more you do this, the easier it becomes to face fear head-on. Over time, you'll train your brain to react calmly rather than with panic. Fear is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to control you. Whether it's calming your body, changing how you think about failure, or simply facing your fears step by step, there are plenty of ways to take back control. Now that you know these 8 facts about fear and how to overcome it, what's your next step? Are you ready to challenge your fears and grow from them? If this video helped, hit that like button, subscribe for more tips, and drop a comment below letting me know. What fear have you overcome? Or what's the one you're still working on? And don't forget to check out our next video. It's packed with more strategies to help you build mental strength and live your best life. See you there.